Okay, so this is the effect of the main light when we test the lighting effect. So the moderation, what we want to try to test is whether it's effect on this light and how it affects this light. Okay, two questions you need to answer. The first one is whether the moderator moderate. This means whether the moderator make it change, this light change, yes or no. How to answer this? We pay on the p-value. Okay, if the p-value is significant, that means yes, the moderator did change this light. If the p-value is not significant, then it doesn't matter. Second question is, how did they change it? Okay, how did they change it? That means in the direction, okay, and the strength. This is two things they can change. Whether they change the direction, whether they change the strength, okay? Normally the strength will be easier, the direction is more difficult to prove it. For the strength, for example, we want to see whether it will become like this. For example, like this is without the moderators or the moderator at the mid level. This is maybe when the moderator at high, and this is when the moderator at low. It will affect the relationship become like this. Okay? So you understand the nature of the moderation. Sometimes it will go reverse. Sometimes it will go like the low will make it weaker and the high of the high moderator make it weaker and the low will make it higher. Okay, it depends on the nature of your construct and also your hypothesis. Okay, so we will try to prove that first. Yes, it did make the lighting effect change. And second, we try to see what change it made. Alright, so look at this table, the result one. To answer the first question, will it significantly affect? We look at this, the interaction on DV. Okay, interaction on DV, the model 4. Alright, so on the model 4, we look at the p-value of the whole pictures. Okay, this is the most important because if this doesn't significant, nothing matter. But this is only step 1. Okay, to say a moderation effect is significant, we have 2 steps verified. First step, the p-values of the whole model have to be significant. Second step, the interaction is also have to be significant. Why? Because the p-value here, if it is significant, it may be because of the 2, not because of the interaction. Okay, what are the 2? This one is IV, this one is moderators. Sometimes the effect will directly go like this. Relative coworker go to IV implementation without the interaction. Okay? So to make sure they have moderation effect, we have to make sure the interaction is significant as well. So let's repeat again. Step 1, p-value have to be significant. Step 2, interaction also have to be significant. Okay? If you have the 2 requirements, then you can say you have a moderation effect. Alright? In the case, okay, example, if you have significant p-value, but this one is not, then you also don't have moderation effect. Okay? So 2 requirements have to be met at the same time. Alright? So how to do it? I believe that I asked you to take picture of this one before, right? This is for the regression. Okay, so we do the mean center because we try to avoid the multi-collaboration. May happen when we do regression. Okay, so we always use mean values when center values. Okay, there's 2 things. Mean value and center value are 2 different things. Okay, we will use center values when we calculate the moderation effect. Okay, you may be a little bit confused between means construct, mean values, and centers construct. Okay, means construct means that you have several items, you aggregate it, you have a mean construct. Okay, and from the means construct you get the mean numbers, that is the mean values. Okay, for the centers, that is the means construct minus for mean values, that you have centers. let me demonstrate it. Okay, so let's copy this. I think I have what? Okay, my moderator here. My moderator here is the narcissism. Okay, so that passes. We already test LAH2 vitality, right? So let's try to test LAH vitality moderate by the narcissism and being controlled by several control variables. All right, so first thing, I need to calculate the mean values. Mean value of IV and moderator. So in this case, the IV LAH moderator is the narcissism. Okay, this is the mean construct. Okay, anything from this are my mean construct. Okay. Okay, so this is my mean construct. For example, AFH is the result of the aggregate of B5, for example, like that. All right. So let's say let's test is the mean values. I need AFH and narcissism. I only need mean value, I don't need other things. Okay, so this is the mean values. Okay, mean values, not the mean construct, this is mean values. Next one, analyze, transform, compute variables. And I will try to make, let's say, AFF center. Okay, here I will pick out AFF mean construct minus here 4.4917. Okay, so this is the mean construct minus mean values. Okay, all right. So we have the new construct here, AFF sense. Let's repeat it again. I want to create now sense. Okay, again here, NARS minus, what is the result? 4.26. 4.26. Alright, so now I have two centers, right? But not yet. This is the center of the IV and DV. Yes?
What does it mean if it's centered?
Okay, later, after I demonstrate this. Okay, so the next step, I will create the interaction, okay, between two centers values. So I will name this like, because we will have many different moderation effects, so I will name it AFF time NAS. Okay, so AFF centers time NAS centers. Okay, so remember when you center, you multiply it, you have to use the centers. Okay, right. So now we have the moderation effect. So let's do it. After you have it, go to the analyze, regression, linear, the same. Okay. So the DV now will be the vitality. Independent block 1 is control variable. Next will be IV. So the IV here we have AFF. Then we go to the moderators, narcissism. Finally, I put the interaction here. Let's check again. Block 1, control variable. So this means your model 1 will be control variable. Block 2 will be the IV, AFF. Block 3 will be the moderators. And block 4 will be the interaction, which is your moderation effect. For statistics, I will pick the same, like this one. Okay. Alright, let's analyze this. So the same, the most important table, model summary. So like I say, we have 4 boxes, so we have 4 model here. You can check the component. Again, model 1, only control variable, okay, pass. I don't need to look at this. Model 2, we have IV, significant, okay. Model 3, we put moderation inside, and it becomes not significant, which is interesting. Okay, I will be a little bit worried in this case. Okay, however, look at this. When we include in the interaction, it becomes significant again. Okay, So this is what we care about when you have the interaction enter into the equation. This is what we care about. Alright, so this is significant means we have a chance to say that our moderation is significant, but not yet, not fully yet. We only halfway there. So let's go down. Coefficient table, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we look at model 4, where we have the interaction effect, okay? So interaction effect, 211, 0.211, and it is significant. Okay, so based on the two criteria, first, the whole model is significant. Second, moderation effect also significant. I can say that my moderation hypothesis is supported. Okay? Yes?
What is the criteria for the beta? How large?
The interaction value.
What?
What is the value for interaction?
Value for interaction?
Yeah, but what is the?
I care about p-value.
Yeah, and then for the beta, like what?
Exactly the same as the table I showed you at the beginning of the class.
Yeah, but what should the value be? Like when is it? When are you accepting that the model is okay?
When I accepted the models is okay?
Yeah, because you said like the 0.211.
Yeah, okay, this is the strength of the
Yeah.
effect. Okay, so
And
later I will explain
what
this
should
strength.
that number be?
Okay, it doesn't have to be in the criteria, the strength, but we will base on it to explain how the moderator make the change on the effect. I will explain this number later. We need to answer the first question first, whether it's yes or no moderate the effect. Okay, we still haven't finished answer that question yet. Okay, so to answer that question, first question, I can say yes now because I have the whole model significant here, and then I also have the effect significant here. Then I can say yes, the moderator did affect the direct effect between IV and EV. But that's only half of the story because yes doesn't mean the direction is correct. Okay? So the next thing I say, I look at this, the beta values. Okay? The beta value is positive. Okay, mean that the moderator will strengthen the effect. Let's say original effect is 0.58. It's already positive, right? So the moderator, the up here, the pressure of the moderator will make it become stronger. Maybe become even stronger, maybe move to 0.7, 0.8. I'm not quite sure. But I know that the effect is make it, this one, become stronger, more positive. Okay, so this is the first thing. And I can confirm that the direction will be the same with my expectation or not. Okay, in my case, I may say it's not the same in my direction because I saying that when the narcissism, they will make the effect, positive effect loss. Okay, so I expect it should be negative, should be go down. However, it's go out in positive. So I say my hypothesis is partly support. Why partly support? Because yes, the moderator did make the change. However, the direction is not the same like what I want. So I say partly support. Okay? Partly and partially different. Partially we use in the mediation. I will talk about that later, or maybe next class. But partly means that your hypothesis have two verses. Okay, normally we have two verses. One is you propose there's a moderation effect. Second is you propose how is the direction, how is the strength. And in my case, it's only fulfill half with a yes, the moderation increased significantly. But it doesn't meet my expectation on the direction because I hope it should be negative. I hope this should be negative. Okay, you also can see here. This cannot fully answer that, but it can partly if you partly look at it. Narcissism affect on DV is actually negative. Okay, wait a minute. They actually negative, but when they combine together, they lost a negative effect, and the negative effect not significant anyway. So they give me thinking maybe the moderator not really affect on the vitality. So that's why the LAH have the majority strength here. That's what makes it positive. Okay, yes?
Why or how did you expect that it turned out to be negative?
Oh,
Is
it's,
it because of the arrow going?
no, it's because when I build up the model, I based on the natures of the construct. I expect something, for example, like, Victor do something good for you, but if you know his intention is not good, he's not acting like that. So I think when you realize that, the good effect is not there anymore. Okay, so this is based on when you develop your framework, you develop your model.
Yeah.
Alright? Right, so this is how you do it, yes?
Why do we use the significant change in the summary table but not the significant in the ANOVA table? We have two kinds of significant way. In the summary table, we have one significant change, and in the ANOVA, we have significant level as well for the whole model. So why don't we use the significant big value in the ANOVA?
You will ANOVA table in this?
Yes.
Because you can report that as well, but normally they are the same. They will give the same result. So normally, if we compare the result from the ANOVA table, normally it will be the same with this one. This one is because this one is the summary of the table. And compare the table ANOVA and model summary, I decide to report this one because it's more overall.
But for model 3, like the significant change and significant level is different.
Okay, so even this one is significant, but when you look at its effect, right here, okay, it's not significant. Alright, and also because the model 3, you cannot use this model to say that narcissism not significantly affect on this one because we have other construct here. If you want to fully prove this, you have to run this separately. Okay, right here regression. You need to start it from here to be able to conclude. Okay, so in here it's come out with a different rule, so it will be a more complicated result in this case. So to save time, I will not discuss more than this one. But in the table, okay, it said if you focus on ANOVA, if you do regression, you will have to report on the model summary. Okay, if you specifically want to do the ANOVA, then you can report from this one. But in our field, I don't think we do ANOVA. We do mostly the result from this one and also the coefficient. Okay? So everybody, please do it. You can take a break and you can go to the toilet if you need to, but I will stay here and continue.